Now this is way more than I actually expected. I remember that it was significantly less than this. 2.5 years ago I started my blogging journey on medium.com. Now I have written more than 200 stories on Medium and received more than 700,000 views to my stories in total. Back when I started, I wish I knew what kind of results I should expect and what kinds of revenue potentials there exist on Medium. Because of this, I now thought that it would be a great idea to share my story to you so that you can know better what kind of results you can see on this amazing blogging platform. So in this video I will quickly share with you my niche on Medium, how much time I've spent on Medium in total, my best performing articles, Medium partner program earnings, earnings per 1,000 visitors, Medium referral program earnings, and quick tips for success. So without wasting any more of your time, let's jump into it. So first things first, my niche is mostly in tech, although I have also written articles about blogging. Nonetheless, my best performing articles are those programming tutorials or quick guides that show some tips or tricks for beginner programmers. And at this point I must mention that Medium doesn't really care about your niche, so you can experiment with different niches that are working right now to make sure that you are going to write about those stories that has the maximum potential for doing well on Medium. These days I'm a full-time blogger and I own 6 different websites, but as I briefly mentioned, I started my blogging journey on medium.com because I had heard so much good news and good reviews about the platform and the revenue. When I jumped in, I started full-time right off the bat, so I worked for 40 hours a week writing about 8 hours every day for 6 months. So I have probably spent about 1,000 hours on writing Medium stories. Next up, let's take a look at my best performing articles. As I briefly mentioned already, my best performing articles are those coding tutorials. Now to be more specific, these best performing articles are usually those listicles, that is posts that list 10 or 15 quick tips about a particular topic. And in my case, it is mostly programming tips for beginners. Now these are very good performing articles because those listicles are easy to read, they are enjoyable, you can read them really quickly, even skim them through in like 30 seconds if you're in a hurry, and also those numbers make the posts more attractive to people for some reason. So those listicle posts are the best performing ones for me. Now to get a better idea of what these posts actually earn, let's consider the post that has most views. So this blog post has earned almost $800 and yet it only took like 2 hours to write it. I wish I was this lucky every time. So notice that there is no secret recipe for writing a blog post that will earn like $1,000. It's basically just trial and error and repetition and research. So you need to find out topics that are performing well, and then you need to try out 100 different stories or angles, and then one of them will probably go viral. So that's more or less what happened to me. And yes, I only have like 5 or 7 stories that have earned more than $100. So most of the stories never do this well. But now let's get into the interesting part of the video, that is how much I have earned in total on Medium. So here it is. In total, I have earned about $9,600 on Medium. This means about 1.3 cents per visitor, which turns out to be $13 per 1,000 visitors. Now this is way more than I actually expected. I remember that it was significantly less than this. $13 per 1,000 visitors is more or less what I would expect to earn from ad revenue for those coding articles. So this is doing pretty much the same numbers that I am doing on my own tech blog. But one problem I have with medium.com is that all the stories are virality based. So the story goes in today, it gets views for the next couple of days, and then next week nobody's going to read it anymore. Now let's also take a quick look at the referral program earnings on Medium. So in 2021, Medium introduced this affiliate program. So if somebody joins to your newsletter or signs up through your affiliate link and then becomes a member, you will earn a recurring commission as long as they stay on the platform. With hundreds of thousands of visitors after this one, I have only managed to convert like 10 customers to the platform, so that's not that great, but it's still earning like $30 per month extra. So that's pretty cool. Now let me share with you some thoughts about the earnings that I have received on the Medium platform and compare it to other blogging sites that I have. So I just heard a number that An average blogger that does decent job should earn about $100 for every hour spent on their blog. And based on my experience, this is more or less what I'm seeing right now. Now let's compare this number to my Medium program earnings. If we run the maths, we can see that I only earned about $9 per hour on Medium.com. And this is for the exact reason that I just pointed out. So Medium is more of a virality-based platform where you need to publish stories every day if you want to earn anything the next day. So this is significantly worse than what you would expect to earn on your own blogging website. However, please remember to check out my video about the topic because there are pros and cons to both blogging on a platform like Medium and starting your own blog. Now, last but not least, let me share with you some tips on how to succeed on Medium and how you can write those stories that go viral. First of all, you need to work both hard and smart. It's not enough to just write once or twice a week, but you need to write full-time or at least 20 hours a week, and you need to see what's working right now. So if you just come up with a random topic, you will probably never get any visitors to it. Writing on Medium is more of a science than art. It is all about pleasing your visitors and the algorithm. For example, when I discovered that those programming tips types of articles were doing well, I wrote, let's say 30 or 40 of those, and one of them went viral. And this is exactly what you should do right now. For example, I have seen a ton of ChatGPT or AI related blog posts do really well on Medium. So just look around and see what's going on. If there are stories that are a couple of weeks or a couple of months old and those stories have a ton of comments or likes, you should probably consider writing about that topic as well. And remember to be patient. It took 70 stories or 2 months of full-time work for me before one of my stories went viral on Medium. And that's a wrap for today. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day.